How's it going, everybody? I'm Sir Sloppy. Today we're going to be going over the point .9 content patch trailer for Escape from Tarkov. There was a lot to see and find in this small little snippet of what this content patch is actually going to produce. This is a teaser trailer, keep in mind. There's going to be a lot more in this content patch than is shown, obviously. They're like this with every trailer. There was a lot to unfold, basically, in this small time frame. 30 seconds of the end is pretty much just their website. But yeah, please stay tuned till the end. There's a lot to uncover, and it's pretty interesting. Also, if I miss anything, let me know in the comment section. But without further ado, let's get right into all this stuff. First thing we're going to go over here is the Battle State development plan for 2018. We obviously see the smoke grenade at the top of the page. We all have at least watched this once and have seen the smoke grenade used multiple times. We do see below it the underbarrel grenade launcher, which is not confirmed in this patch, but was in the early stages of the game, but taken out for more development reasons. Introducing new skills, of course. I assume new skills are going to come out with this patch. However, the improvement of medical supplies and the troubleshooting have not been fully implemented. Now, the next page you're going to see pop up here in just a second. We're going to see scav leaders. Scav leaders, obviously, all throughout here have been shown, as well as the very bottom, changing the character appearance. We are seeing that a lot with scavs, but not so much as the player. I don't know when that's going to be fully implemented, but we are seeing a different texture of the scavs and different body styles of them, and obviously it's just a whole new appearance of most scavs. I am now going to play the full trailer very shortly, and I am going to stop the trailer when something new pops up. Of course, if you guys know there is something that you really wanted to know about farther down the trailer, by all means skip to that part. I can't guarantee you what time it's going to be at, but you guys can probably find a general zone where I talk about this certain thing is at. But I'm going to try to pick out everything I saw. Of course, if you guys have seen anything else that I haven't caught, let me know in the comment section. But let's get right into this trailer. Here we get our first look at the AK-74H. This rifle is not a standard rifle on the market. I believe you have to switch out the standard sheave in the AK-74 and insert it with a special sheath. Don't quote me on this, gun nuts. This is what I researched over the short amount of time I had to make this. But I believe that's what makes it compatible with all these new railings. Also, don't think twice on correcting me with this. Short amount of time, this is what I could find. But I believe this is not a standard rifle that you can just buy right off the market unless the Battle State decides to make it that way. Here we get a nice pic of a player utilizing the new backpack and new helmet. I believe this is just a full head mask. I don't believe this is an actual helmet. I could be wrong. But here on screen now is the backpack I believe this player is wearing. It is referred to the Condor 3-day assault pack. Retails for about $100 US. This is the best relation I could find with this backpack. If anybody has found anything better, let me know. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I found on the internet. Let me know what you found, but I guess we can only find out whenever this wipe happens, which hopefully is soon. I also wanted to really quickly point out the scope this AK-74H is utilizing. It has a built-in laser sight. I'm not sure the name of this scope, but I believe it should be fairly easy to find. I personally did not look it up. I just thought I'd point it out really quick because it's not too significant, but I thought it was a cool little accessory that you could put on your rifle without, I guess, spending more money on an extra laser sight. I guess we'll see how it plays in the game. Here we get our nice first glimpse at the amount of gear that our new scav bosses will hold and their guards will hold. Obviously, we can see their accessories have changed as well as their clothing, so we got to be looking out for those scav bosses now. So if you guys already didn't know, this is considered one of these scav bosses. Pretty cool little pistol flip, I guess. This is going to make the game much more different than it is now. We're actually going to have scavs to worry about, even though they already had aimbot, but they're going to be probably twice as hard. Hopefully this brings a little bit more immersion into the game and a little bit more focus in team play. One thing I wanted to mention out on that scav to the far right of the screen is wearing what appears to be U.S. military naval uniforms. I'm just taking a wild guess. This might be like AI scav only, but it would be pretty cool to see our PMC operators wearing this out in the field. Here we see a new type of grenade at the top of our screen. I'm not 100% sure what those grenades are. I did a little bit more research, and there is a grenade that has been put on the future weapons page in the Tarkov wiki. I will put a link in the description to all of this, of course, and you guys can check that out, but I'm not entirely sure what kind of grenade that is. Just thought I'd point it out. And yes, finally, the gun we've all been waiting for, the FN FAL. You guys should know the specs of this weapon already. It is pretty universal throughout every game. Really excited to see how this gun plays. Seems like he has standard grip and what I believe is one of the new sights. Don't quote me on this. Also wanted to point out really quick the armor that this character is wearing. It almost looks like the new assault vest or armor. It's a tier below Fort is what I've heard. And it comes in different customizable variants. It looks very interesting. Or this could just be a retexture of the Fort armor. Who knows? Also, I wanted to point out that what that player is wearing is a UN helmet, just spray painted. So I guess we get the availability to buy spray painted variants of our helmets now, which I think is a pretty cool addition to the game. Few quick details here. I think I see a new type of gas mask on the player at the bottom of the ship. I'm not entirely sure. The resolution is kind of low due to the zoom of the scope. And at the bottom left hand of the screen, we do see a boonie on that character. I don't know if there's going to be different colors, different types, but I was wondering if you guys would notice that. Took me a while to notice, so I thought I would just throw it into the video, even though it's not really effective to gameplay. So this little clip caught my attention pretty quickly. The most noticeable thing in here is obviously the gas mask. I'm not sure what gas mask this is. It looks like a standard use gas mask that Russians use. Don't quote me on this. I've seen a lot of Russian gas masks, and this is the most standard one that I've seen. It just looks like a standard base Russian gas mask. Nothing much to it, which leads me to believe there might be tear gas added in the future. I don't know if they've already confirmed this or not, but obviously we see the new SKS stock. This is going to be fully customizable now. We won't have anything holding us back in customability. Really excited to see how this plays. Obviously ergonomics is going to shoot up with that thing. Really excited to see where they take this. And we also see a return of that new armor type that could possibly be implemented. I was looking back, and it could quite well be a new armor type because of how low the lower torso part of it is. Fort armor does not reach all the way down, and I believe this is a whole new type of armor. We got our first look at smoke grenades in use. There's really nothing much to say about this clip other than it is going to affect gameplay drastically. I feel like tear gas that could possibly be added. Don't quote me on that either. Smoke. It's just going to change the gameplay dynamics. Everyone's going to be having to look out for smoke now, having to evade smoke, having to flank smoke. There's just so so many more numbers you can put into the equation now with all these availabilities. But yeah, nothing much more to say about this one. Here we get a fully decked out picture of a new stocked SKS. Really excited where players take this. I feel like the SKS has been really underused lately in the last couple wipes just because of its customability. With this update, I feel like it's going to be revived, and we're going to see a lot more of these out in the field. Here we get our first kind of glimpse of the new masks that will be available for scavs. These should be available for normal players, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I guess we'll know when it comes out. They look pretty cool. They look pretty intimidating as well. I don't know if it's just guards that are equipped with this or the bosses themselves. I guess we'll have to find out. Really quickly, I wanted to mention that man's mask. It looks pretty scary. I believe this is the mask we saw at the beginning of the trailer, but I'm not entirely sure. Lastly, to finish the trailer off, we get a full view of the AK-74H. It looks absolutely beautiful. I think as all of the AK-74 series, it's going to have its perks. Also, to finish this video off, let me know things that I could have improved on, things I missed out, things that would help me overall in this channel. Consistency, better videos, just whatever you guys have, any tips or tricks. This is the first video that I've really done a trailer breakdown on, so please let me know. Really happy to see Tarkov starting to divvy out all these updates again and really pick up the slack. Hopefully Battle Eye is enabled. You know, we have all been hoping for that, but I'm not going to keep you guys here any longer. If you like the video, smash that like button, and if you want to hear more of my voice, subscribe. I mean, it might give you some sort of cancer. But anyway, guys, with that, I'm going to head out of here. I will see you in the next video. Peace.